Welcome to another episode of Inside the Gig, where we highlight one of the many fabulous musicians playing in the town of Cave Creek. Today is a great day because I'm talking to Laura Joy, and she's going to be at Stumblina's, the patio that you see behind me on my green screen, on Sunday afternoon from 4 to 7. Laura, how are you doing on this beautiful Thursday morning?
I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Oh, thanks for carving out a little bit of your time. Let's talk a little bit about your Stumblina's gig. You're playing Sunday afternoon. I guarantee you the patio is going to look just like this. It is going to be packed with people because it's the last day of Bike Week. So tell me, what special songs have you worked up for Bike Week? Okay.
I think I'm going to add a few more Springsteen songs. I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure what I'm going to do.
I'm chuckling because if you guys know Laura, she's an amazing songwriter, and she just does not come across as the quintessential Bike Week participant, although she's a lot of fun. So you're going to have a lot of fun on Stumbling. So you're saying Springsteen? You're going to do some Springsteen?
Yeah, I'll add some of that. I mean, I played in Spearfish, North Dakota a few years back during Bike Week, and I was actually part of the Opera House program. So that's where I go.
There you go. So of all the different, I'm just going to throw out questions. Of all the different types of Harleys, what's your favorite?
The one I'm not on, I don't know.
I'm laughing because I'm guessing you're as knowledgeable about Harleys as I am, which is I know nothing other than it's a vehicle with two wheels, and I see people riding down the street with it.
I'm right there with you.
We love the bikers in Cave Creek, and there's probably going to be 20 places in town on Sunday that have live music, but I'm going to encourage you to go see Laura at Stumblina's if you have not seen her there. She's been there before. It's always a great show. But I also want to talk about some other thing that you've been doing down in town. It's at a place called Short Leash. Tell me what that's.
Yeah, short leash and rollover donuts. Short leash hot dogs and rollover donuts.
So I just get the vision that it's like a hot dog into a donut. Is it not that?
It's not that. It's just two items that they specialize in, making them rather gourmet. I think Short Leash was actually just voted best donut in Arizona.
Oh,
So
so
they know what they're doing.
rollover donuts.
The rollover donut.
The rollover donut is. So I'm a North Carolina guy, so come from the land of Krispy Kreme. So can you describe these donuts for me?
I would say that the flavors are unique. Like my favorite is a sort of chai cream donut, and then they also have like coconut Thai and things like that. I'm not a specialist because I don't eat a lot of donuts because I'm always slightly ill afterwards for personal reasons. So, but when I make those mistakes, I make them at Short Leash.
There you go. So you haven't built up your sugar tolerance like us North Carolinians have with our sweet tea. I'm drinking tea, as a matter of fact. So, and how about the hot dogs there? And people are like, why is Kevin asking Laura about donuts? How about the hot dogs? At least tell me about the hot dogs.
The hot dogs are works of art. You can get all kinds of different toppings on them, and they have things like called the Cuban. And you would just do yourself a favor and check out their Instagram, and you will see photos of all of the wonderful food that they make.
Now, do they do Sonoran dogs there, or is this a more?
Yes, they do.
They have Sonoran dogs.
I think they have one Sonoran dog. Yes.
So I've got to be there.
All right.
Sonoran dogs. If those of you that have never had a Sonoran dog, get you a Sonoran dog. It's a slice of heaven.
I actually don't have the menu memorized, but I'm pretty sure they have something equivalent. I don't know.
It's like a bacon wrapped hot dog with beans or something. I can't. I
think they have something like that. The sad thing is, on my night, which is a Thursday, they're not usually open on Thursdays. They open specifically for Wine and Song, which is the series I'm running, which means they have a specialized pub menu for that night because they don't fully open up the kitchen. Okay. So you can definitely get donuts, but the hot dogs are more reserved for Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
So maybe if I call ahead, they'll pre-make a Sonoran dog for me or something.
I mean, you have to call ahead like on Monday, maybe. But
so what's the name of the? So you're doing something if I remember correctly every Thursday night at Short Leash called, what is it called?
Wine and Song.
Okay.
So Short Leash has wine, and then we provide the song. So I have two songwriters come in, any genre, and they sing 7 songs each, share the night with me, and we sort of split it up to a listening audience and it's just something that Central Phoenix hasn't really had for a while. So it's just nice to provide the service to the artists, to have a place where people are listening. Since Short Leash specifically opens for Thursday, that means the clientele is primarily there for the event. And then also the neighborhood and the fans themselves appreciate that kind of different vibe where people are listening and it's a little bit more quieter and a curated sort of evening.
Now, I run a couple of open mics up in Cape Creek. I'm guessing this is a little different because these are two invited songwriters that are playing their originals. Is that right?
Yeah, it's not an open mic at all. It is definitely a showcase. So you get two artists. And I like to bring in out of towners and local people and mix it up.
And they're performing their own songs.
They are only providing like it's all originals. Yeah.
All originals. Well, fantastic. Where are the cross streets for Short Leash?
7th Avenue and Indian School.
Oh, so it's not far from here.
Mm-hmm.
Not far from Cape Creek. All you creekers can get away from the bikes if you want tonight and head on down to Short Leash. Who are your special invites tonight?
Tonight is Brian Fishkind, who's a songwriter from Central Phoenix, and he's been doing the thing for 50 years. And then Tori Christine, who is a fantastic songwriter who loops with her flute and guitar. So it's pretty cool.
And actually, I think if you go to, you're probably watching this on the Facebook group, Cave Creek Music, and you can you can search for Tori and Brian. And I think I have videos of both of them performing at an open mic in Cave Creek.
Oh, great.
If I remember correctly, I think Brian was playing an amicus, which is like a short 12-string guitar from Emerald.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So it's sort of like the mandolin sound guitar. I remember him playing. It's the first time I saw an amicus, and he did a Who song. And it was
yes, that I can guarantee was Brian.
Yeah, and it was so fabulous. I think he did it. I think he ended with 9 strings by the end of the night because he was just wailing away on this great song, and then great sound out of Brian. And then Troy came up to an open mic, I think at local Johnny's one time. And you're right, she is absolutely lovely. She does a combination of guitar, vocals, and flute with some looping thrown in. So it's quite entertaining. Very great music.
Yeah. So it's cool because then you can have I'm into having every week is a little bit different. So like last week was kind of like gypsy jazz folk music. I had Nathan and Jesse from the San Diego area come in. And then I had Tatiana Crespo, who is another fantastic local artist, Costa Rican. And the two of them, the two acts knew each other, which was perfect. So they actually ended up doing songs together. The only downside was for me, I was like, oh God, I have to mix 2 accordions and 2 resonator guitars.
Wait a minute. Wait. Let me rewind that. You had 2 accordions and 2 resonators at the same time?
Yes. Yes. This happened. It was an amazing night.
Yeah.
So I just try as an example of just how I try to make every week different and each artist kind of play off of each other. So I feel like Brian and Tori are fantastic contrasts.
Right. They are fantastic contrasts in every sense of the word.
Yeah.
And I think they both would appreciate that.
Yeah. And then the following week, I've got Walt Richardson and Jake Grider. And then I've got another artist from Los Angeles named Jesse Peo and Ed Skibby on the 21st.
Oh, nice.
And then, or Eddie Roswell. And then we've got on the 28th, I don't have it all memorized, but you can go to wineandsong.com and you'll see everything listed under Phoenix because there are 2 of them. There's another one that happens in Pasadena.
Oh, okay. So that's fantastic. So are you related to the one in Pasadena?
I am. Yeah. It was actually my friend Brad's suggestion that I started up in Phoenix. So.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So this is going to become a thing that's going to take over the nation. We're going to have.
That's our hope. That's our hope. Or at least just the Southwestern region so that artists have a place to stop. So his is on Wednesday and mine is on Thursdays.
Oh,
so, yeah.
So it's providing a midweek home to the touring musician who.
Yeah, that was our plan. So we'll see how it goes. But
This sounds like a gig that people would pay like a $20 cover charge or buy a ticket or two. Or I mean, how do you fund
it
this?
is definitely a $15 suggested donation, which we've been doing pretty well with. And then that allows people who may not have that for the night to still drop in. So
Yeah,
that's how we're doing it for the
and of
neighborhood.
course, there's got to be a tip jar too, right? So we can help
There is a tip jar. Yeah. We
Yeah,
collect Venmo and the bucket table to table, get the $15 donations. Yeah.
yeah. In case you don't have cash on you, you can Venmo something with your phone. As I would, and my wife's gonna laugh at me, as the kids would do. You can use that futuristic communicator of money flat screen thing. I can't even do two thumbs. I'm still you can still do whatever that. I don't know. I don't know. Is that a
Well,
Zelle thing, a Venmo? I don't know. I don't know. You do all of it, right?
I do all of it. Yeah, I do. Any
I'm just
way that I can be paid is an option.
I'm still put some $5 bills in your wallet so when you see a great musician you can drop a five in the bucket.
There you go.
In your case, everybody should just bring 20s down to Short Leash and drop a 20 into the suggested donation box or whatever that thing is. I don't know. I need to get it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
It
So
sounds like a fantastic thing. So how long have you been doing this?
we started on March 10th
Okay.
and we're going to go until May 5th, possibly May 12th. It really depends on the weather. This week is inside, but I really prefer the patio that they have. It's
Sure.
just a fantastic place, and I sort of want to make it more of a patio focused event. So I think we'll probably be wrapping things up in early May.
Yeah, and if Short Leash is like 90% of the places I've been to and or played in, it always sounds better outside.
Yeah, most places aren't really. I mean, they have a stage, so it's set up. They're ready to go for it. So I'm not going to say it's going to be in any way a deterrent.
Right.
But as far as just the the patio, it's just fun to sit on the patio, just like Stumbleina's behind you. You're
There
like,
you go. Oh, there you go. Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah. Sit
it's a nice
outside.
patio.
There you go. Track the hummingbirds as they fly by, all that kind of
You can
stuff.
get more dogs out on the patio.
That's true. So it's a dog friendly patio. I'm
It's super dog friendly.
super
It's
dog
in the
friendly.
name.
What other pets have you seen beside dogs on the patio?
I've actually only seen dogs,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'm sure there have been exceptions.
No Gila monsters or no
Nope.
no pet coyotes,
No,
nothing
that's more
nothing
the
that we would have up
Stumbleina's.
at
That's the
Cave Creek.
Stumbleina's patio.
That's a Cave
The
Creek thing.
bobcat.
Bobcat.
Yeah.
People are like, Kevin's just off the deep end today. I don't know. I don't know.
No, no. Scott told me, and I was out playing Stumbleina's of like last month, and I kept seeing something on the side of my eye, and Scott said, "Oh, that's either the raccoon or the bobcat." So Stumbleina's has patio pets.
I haven't seen a raccoon up there, but for a very long time, and where that patio is, there's a wash that patio is built up over a wash.
Hmm.
It's a big steel concrete thing that's elevated. You wouldn't know it maybe depending on where you walk in, but that wash was home to a roadrunner for a long time. I would go up to Cave Creek. I go to that bank that's just next door, and you'd see this roadrunner out there too. So, and I think I've ushered late at night, maybe not that late, a tarantula across Cave Creek Road right there too. So,
Oh, okay.
because those guys move slow, and I just don't want them to get run over by a car, or
That's
in
very
this case, a
kind.
Harley. You don't want a tarantula run over by a Harley.
No, but I think a tarantula would ride a Harley.
There you go. Tarantula riding a Harley.
Take that for your nightmares,
That's a
folks.
good that's a good image. What what kind of helmet would a tarantula wear? Would it be like one of those old bucket helmet, Hell's Angels looking
Yes,
tarantula with a Hell's
that is
Angels
what
looking
I'm
helmet on
seeing.
it? Is that
Yes.
what you're seeing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get someone to
Yeah, the
make that joke pop
downside
up.
about a tarantula riding a Harley is you can't see the tattoos for the hair. I'm just saying. They have like hairy arms, tarantulas. Anyway, I'm sorry. You guys should go see Laura at that Short Leash tonight, Thursday night, at the cross streets of Indian School and
Seventh Avenue Indian
Seventh
School.
Ave and Indian School. It's easy to get there from here. But then come Sunday afternoon, hang out. This is actually if you love Bike Week, but maybe not the crazy crowds at Bike Week. Stumbleina's has parking behind it, and actually there's a parking deck underneath that parking. So there's an underground parking too behind Stumbleina. So there's a lot of parking back there, and then you can sit right on the edge of the road and listen to Laura play songs as the Harleys go up and down the street, and plus probably tractors. I think I saw a Ferrari or a McLaren when I was playing there last weekend. So
Nice.
a lot of interesting vehicles going up and down the road during Bike Week. I think that's just what people do. It's like cruising. And then you'll get to hear Laura play some Springsteen.
Yeah, for
I'm
sure.
guessing you probably don't have the go-to song like I do when a tractor goes up and down the street. Do you?
No, I don't.
You
I
don't
don't.
play. You never play. She thinks my tractor's sexy. Never.
No,
Not a Laura Joy song.
no, not yet. Not yet.
Okay. Well, I'm going to encourage people to come out. In case you didn't know it, if you've heard me play, I sing a song called Arizona Sunrise that was written by Laura Joy. It is an amazing song because Laura is an amazing songwriter. So she's going to play some covers for you too, but you need to listen to Laura Joy's music. I'm just going to tell you right now. Thanks, Laura.
Thank you so much, Kevin. I appreciate it.
I'll see you in Cape Creek.
Okay, bye.